y'all. So today I wanted to go through my canned goods with you. I wanted to show you the things that I use on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. These are the things that I pull out when I, Alright, so today I wanted to show you my canned goods. So this is my weekly, monthly, and yearly supply. These are the things that when I need something quick, I will come and get these right away. These are also, the first thing I'm going to do is my staples. So this is the things that I need, right, every single week. And then my other things are my extras and like my favorites. So the first thing that is a staple that I don't know what to do without if I didn't have it. If I am missing it, if I'm running out, it's like, what am I going to do? So one of the first things I need right away is canned deer venison. I do also beef. So my favorite is venison actually. And so that right there is a layer of fat. There is nothing wrong with that. That's actually very good. It is full of nutrients and flavor. And then there's like this weird like gloopy, gloppy liquid in it. That is also flavor. Do not pour it out. This is very delicious. I just pour it right back into the pan and I cook with it. Same thing with the fat. I do sometimes just take out the fat, put it in another jar and save the fat for later for something else that needs fat, like beans or something like that. Be perfect with it. I'll put it like in a jar, put it in the freezer or in the back of the fridge. If I know for certain that I'll use it right away within that week, I'll put it in the back of the fridge. But if not, just put it in a container, put it in the freezer. So what would I do with this? Well, I have learned to make some amazing tacos with it. So it's shredded. It shreds really easily because it's already cooked down. You can also put it in chili. That is my next favorite thing to do with this is chili. I don't really like ground beef very much anymore. I have kind of just moved on past that, but I do really like this cubed meat. So I would suggest having this on your pantry all the time. So it's perfect for chili, it's perfect for tacos, it is amazing in soup, and you can also have it on the side and stir it and put some sort of seasoning in it, but it is best to cook with it, not just eat on its own. It's not like, oh, open and pour, because it's already been cooked a lot. You're going to need to put even more seasoning in it. So this is really good. Another thing is stock. This is chicken stock right here. I also do pork stock. I have not found out to make a very good beef stock. Now that could be just myself doing it wrong. I am not sure why. But whenever we have chicken bones, when we process all the chickens, or we have just extra bones from our dinner, I will always set it to the side and put it in a crock pot with water, onions, carrots, all that, and I'll make this. This right here is gold, liquid gold. This is very important to have, especially when you're sick. It has so much nutrients in here that you need. So highly suggest having this. And that can be used for any sort of things that you need for liquid. You can even make it like in like a fancy sauce that you're trying to make. I even put it in like macaroni and cheese when you need a little bit of extra water. I know you can do it with milk and all that too, but if you want like that like meatier flavor, you can put that kind of stuff in it too. Like a creamy sauce that you need over like chicken, that kind of thing. And you put in like flour and all that, gravy, that'd be good. Obviously chicken noodle soup, all those kind of things. These are the things that I use all the time. Something else is spaghetti sauce. We have spaghetti pretty frequently, and we just make just multiple, I don't know, maybe 50 jars a year of spaghetti sauce. So all I have to do is pour this and cook some meat, and it's easy and it's ready and it's available right away. Another thing that we use, which is one of my favorite things, is called winter salsa and our winter sauce. It has, we kind of call it several different names, but it is a tomato and red pepper base. We first heard about it through some Kyrgyzstan missionary friends of ours, and they they taught us how to make it, and ever since then, I mean, it's been close to 10 years I have been making this consistently every single year, and it is delicious. Oh, what's this good on? You can put it with your spaghetti sauce because it gives it that sweet flavor. It's also amazing on your pizza as your marinara sauce. It's also good just to dip with your like your crust or garlic bread. Also something which what they would do, Kyrgyzstan people would do, would be have naan and you put it on top and you eat it like that. It's a little like dish like hummus, and this would be really good just as a dip because that's what they did it for. So that's probably one of my favorite things that I make. Another thing is beans. So I can black beans. I do dry pack. Or raw pack. I also do. I do also soak them overnight, but I do tend to like the ones that are not soaked overnight because they are not as cooked right away. They're still a little bit. They're still a little bit like al dente. With this, you could just pour it into your soup, and it'll still cook a little bit longer. Or pour it in your pot when you're about to have baked beans. When you're about to have beans for your tacos. You can cook it just a little bit longer, but it is really nice to have ready available beans because, I mean, beans that are dried takes 24 hours to cook. You know, you got to soak them and then you've got to cook them for a really long time on the stove. I don't even know how long to do it, but I also have put dried beans in the Instapot and cooked them for 30 minutes. So still still have to wait 30 minutes. This is what, 5 seconds, because all you have to do is open it, pour it, and then you're ready. This is also some more beans. These are pinto beans. I just did these. And same thing. They're just ready and available and easy and quick. Something else that I don't buy jam. There's a lot of crazy things in canned foods. And most of the time I just don't buy it. Especially we don't buy it because we have a gigantic blackberry patch. And so we make blackberry jam every single year. And it's been great. So this is blackberry jelly, jam or jelly, but this is actually jelly where I took all the seeds out. It was very labor intensive there. But it is very thick. I put a lot of pectin in that one. So blackberry jelly, we use this all the time. Pancakes, you know, put it in on top of your waffles, put it on, obviously on bread. So it's very nice to have this and know that the stuff in here is safe and good for my kids, and I don't have to worry about what's in it. So now we're getting to the part where it's just really nice to have. These are just fancier things, or things that don't have like an all-purpose. It's like a specific thing. So one of the things I canned that I don't have to can for a very long time is tomatillo salsa. It is delicious. It's perfect in like, obviously in like green enchiladas. That's what we do with that too. But also it's with chips, so you can eat it on the side like that, or mix it with some other things. But I do love making it with this, and like taquitos. I do put that in there with our taquitos as well. So that's definitely a big favorite of mine. I love spice. And so one of the things we grew 2 years ago was spicy banana peppers. I never heard of that. I knew that there were sweet banana peppers, but there were also spicy banana peppers, and that's what these are. These are amazing. These are delicious, and they're perfect for, like, you know, on a sandwich, like a sub sandwich, like you get like Subway, Firehouse, that kind of thing. Also, it's really good, like if you do drip beef sandwiches, amazing on them. So that's definitely a must. I made hot sauce and I canned it. That was really delicious. This is very, very good. It's very spicy too. I mean, I need like a spoonful, if that. It is so spicy. So I gotta figure that out a little bit. Speaking of spicy, is there any more? Oh, spicy. Oh, this is a big hit. Cowboy candy. This is a favorite and something, again, I canned a bunch, and I feel like we use it a lot, but we still have a lot, because I mean, I was able to get so many jalapenos last year from my plants, but my mom, she grew a bunch, and I was able to get a bunch from her. Actually, a lot of the red ones are hers because they just got really ripe, and she wasn't able to use them right away. So this is amazing on hot dogs. Oh my goodness, so good. This is delicious on hamburger. It's delicious on cream cheese with the crackers, and you dip and you eat it like that. Really anything that you need a little spice, it'd be delicious on like pork, and you put it over with use the juice as a marinade. It would be really good like that. Also, something else that's kind of similar to that actually is pepper jelly, and I made a bunch of that as well. It is again, it's delicious, and we put it on cream cheese with some crackers. You eat it like that, or you can put it on anything that you need, like a sweet but like spicier marinade. Like again, like on pork, this would be delicious on it. Okay. Oh, so I am terrible at making pickles. I have tried so many times. I am not very successful at making pickles. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I've tried so many times. But one thing I did do last year was these sweet and sour pickles. These were for me, and they are delicious. I don't know what I did to make them right, but they actually turned out. They are still crispy. I actually just realized I haven't had any in a while, so I'm going to put these in the fridge. They're amazing. Let's see, what else? Oh, some more jelly. Fig and blueberry. So blueberry, I had a friend who lived nearby, and she had a gigantic blueberry tree. I mean, just like a little forest of them. Crazy. They got really big. And so I was able to pick a bunch, and I made this blueberry fig. I have also another friend who has figs. So I got her figs, and then my other friend her blueberries, and made this blueberry fig jam. It is probably one of my favorites. Blueberry is delicious. Fig is good, but it's not very good by itself, but it's amazing together. I have put this also over like brie, like croissant, and then you put brie, and then you put fig and blueberry on top, and then you fold the croissant all over it together. It is amazing that way too. So you can use it as like a little like charcuterie type thing. Apple butter. It's amazing and delicious. Last year, Curtis got me some of the best tasting apples. I don't know what kind they were, but they were so gigantic. They looked like a Granny Smith. They weren't. Something like crunchy, and they were crunchy. Oh my goodness, but so good. So I made apple butter with the last bit at the end because we just kept eating them, and they just wouldn't go away. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make some apple butter, and so made that. It's delicious, obviously. And peach pie. So we live where there's a bunch of peaches everywhere, and one of the things, peaches are very readily available here. So I'll go buy the peaches from the factory, and one of the nice things is making this peach pie preserve. This peach pie preserve is so easy because I just can open it and then pour it in a pan and make a cobbler within 10 minutes, and then cook it, and then within 30 minutes it's done. It's crazy. Also, I like putting it on pancakes. So, because it's got a little bit of that like cinnamon, and like it's already got some spices in it. So you put a little bit on it on our pancakes. It is amazing that way too. So I hope this gave you ideas of what to can. And tell me what your favorites are. What are your favorite things that you like to can? I would like to know. I would like to have ideas. I'm always trying new ideas and new things. And this is a portion of them. I do have some other things, but these are the main things that I use on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.